Whoa, get something wrong there. All right. Hey, hey, Cardinal fans, I want to welcome everybody. We got some technical difficulties right off the bat. Huh? Oh, you were to listen to it in my headset. I can't even hear Coach.
How about now? We got it now? There we go.
All right, Cardinal fans, I want to welcome everybody to little Farmington High School Cardinal football on a Tuesday night. I'm Jeff Oxford. I'm joined by my good buddy, Coach Randy Osnes. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good. You know, this Prairie Grove.
Oh, it's a big game. It's a rivalry game, and to have it on a Tuesday night this early in the season, it's just amazing with the crowd we already have here at this time of the afternoon, and they're still filing in.
Coach, you and I both grew up in this rivalry. We both played in it. Kind of tell us a little bit about the Farmington Prairie Grove rival.
Well, for a long time it was always the first game of the season, and there for many years in a row, whoever had home field advantage, that is the school that won the game, and we're hoping that holds true again tonight. I know Coach Apsher has a lot of kids coming in tonight that he has a group of 33 that is pretty talented, and of course we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 63 kids playing for us tonight. So maybe the depth and the conditioning will be in our advantage.
Coach, when you look out there, this is, I say this every year, but there's no place that's more true than this game right here. When you look across the sidelines, this is everything that is right with high school sports. I look across the field, and I see people that I see every week.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's your neighbor down the road. It's amazing that even though in kind of like almost in the Farmington city limits, you still have kids that go to school at Prairie Grove, and then the opposite, of course, counts for kids that live almost in Prairie Grove that go to school here at Farmington. We are neighbors.
Well, this is what I hate. I've been getting calls all day.
Surely not.
Getting texts all day, and I've tried to. I need to get the new iPhone. I need to upgrade. At one time I had the iPhone 4. It had a app that I could put in. If anybody calls from Prairie Grove, it just automatically goes to voicemail.
Well, there's certain times of year you definitely need that, and tonight may be one of them.
Coach, whenever we look out there, as a player, you think you got all these things going through your head. It's the first game of the year. You're done with two-a-days. You're getting ready to be able to hit somebody else. Plus, you're getting to play your biggest rival.
It's for these guys. They've been going at it now, not just during the summer, but of course really hard the last 4 weeks. No longer are there two-a-days, extended long practices. These guys are tired of hitting each other. It's time to hit somebody new, and God bless them. It's somebody right down the road from Prairie Grove.
Coach, you coach football for many years. When you're in the locker room getting ready for this game, how do you get that? How do you get your teams focused and get that energy pointed in a positive direction?
Well, for this game right here, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's Prairie Grove, and that's pretty much all you have to say. You start talking about that the first day of practice, coming back after summer drills, and these kids are fired up and ready to go. There's not much of a motivational speech that's needed tonight.
Coach, I'm sure you're just like me. I can remember every time growing up that we played Prairie Grove. I can remember who won and who lost.
I can too. It's like I said earlier, it was that home field advantage there for many years when it was the first game of the season. Of course, that was back in the days when we were a classification below them, and now we're a classification above them. And like I said, I'm kind of hoping that holds true this year.
Coach, in the today's game, you see people throwing the ball all over the field. Very seldom do we see anybody in our schedule that runs an old wishbone or a power eye or a wing tee. And the wing tee's been Prairie Grove's bread and butter for years. And I got to be honest with you, I always look forward to watching it.
I do too. I mean, it's a misdirection offense. Danny Apsher brought this in from Harrison from his years working with Tommy Tice, and if it's not broke, you're not going to fix it. And Danny stuck with it all these years, and it's been very, very successful for him. Including the last 2 years, making a big run through the state playoffs and even the state championship game where they came up just a little bit short.
Coach, as we look at the Cardinals on the offensive side of the ball, who should we keep an eye on tonight?
I think the biggest key, not just in Prairie Grove's offense, but definitely in our offense, it's the key to it's going to be the quarterback play. And with our offense, you have to make decisions. Coach Mike Adams and his offense make sure that his quarterbacks are well versed, know what they're going to see, and Trey Waggle tonight's going to have the opportunity to make some reads on some corners, some outside linebackers, and I think early in the game, our offense will go as Trey Waggle goes.
Well, you talk about Trey Waggle. Trey, this is his second year as a starter. He was as a sophomore, he was a backup to his brother, who's now a quarterback in college. But Trey's a 6'1" senior, 175 pounds, and it's going to be a running back tonight. It may be a running back by committee. We may see several tonight.
That's what I've heard from the coaching staff, that they are tailback heavy, and we're going to see who the hot hand is, and we'll see what happens in the backfield tonight. See who's going to actually get to start and who's going to get all the touches.
Coach, you go over to Prairie Grove side, and you talked about them year before last. They was in the state championship. Last year they got beat in the finals, and when you start looking down their roster, they don't have to go any further than the running back and their quarterback. Their quarterback.
Yeah, J.D. Elder, it's an amazing thing with Prairie Grove over the last few years. Each time that they roll in here, they've got a senior quarterback. These kids have been patient, played behind another senior, and learned a lot from those kids playing in front of them. And John David Elder, it's his turn to step up and be that Prairie Grove quarterback. And one I'm excited to see is Anthony Johnson. I've read a lot about him. I'm ready to see him touch the football and see what he can do with it, and see if our defense can definitely contain him tonight.
Anthony Johnson at the running back. He's a senior, 5'8", 189 pounds. And, Coach, you talked about numbers a while ago, and the Prairie Grove's roster looks a lot like in the 80s what Cardinals looked like when we was, you're going to see a lot of guys for Prairie Grove. It's going to go both ways.
They'll go both ways, and we're going to check and see how their conditioning is going. Of course, Coach Apsher does a great job with his off-season program, and these guys are going to be in great shape. It's just we're sitting over here with about 60 kids, and they're sitting over there with about 33.
Coach Apsher, think back to Coach Apsher. Coach Apsher's an old Farmington guy. Graduated from Farmington in 1980. Hard to believe he's at the Prairie Grove.
Well, it's hard to believe that Danny's still coaching. I mean, my gosh, it seems like he's been there forever. He's done a great job. Took a program that didn't have a lot of notoriety, and brought that wing tee in, and has done very well. Been successful year after year.
The captains are out on the field. Prairie Grove has won the toss. They've elected to receive. They will be going right to left on your big screen. And, Coach, we're about 3 minutes away from getting the season started.
It's time to play.
We're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back for kickoff.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank.
What's next?
Free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to Free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures, enter a few things.
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The Deer Woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best. We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use
Ball.
it to deposit checks.
Snap the pictures.
Coach, I'm ready. I've been looking for this all day long, except for the phone calls and text messages I've been getting.
I'm ready to watch it also. We're kicking the ball off. We're going north to south. We've got some new unis out here. Gray pants, red tops, red helmets, and of course Prairie Grove comes back their traditional white tops and black pants.
Customers say it best.
Black helmet with the Tiger logo on the side.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures. Enter a few things.
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
Is that easy?
It's so easy to use my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave.
Drew Sturgeon's going to kick off for us this evening.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
Looks like back deep for the Tigers, number 24, Jacob Watson.
Customers say it best.
You know, I had the opportunity to look at the new drawings of the new facility that's supposed to be built here in the next couple of years, and I'll be real glad for that. Have a little more window space where we can see out here and see this ball game.
Well, I guarantee you, this press box has been here a long time.
It's either that or I may have to watch it up here on the TV. Here we go.
The referee says, all right, boys, let's get her going.
Church.
High, long kick. It's going to go all the way in the end zone and out. So Tigers will take over at the 20.
Bank to see what makes it different.
That's a great kick there by the sophomore.
You bet. Sophomore did a great job. He put it in the end zone. Prairie Grove watched it go over the head. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20, Prairie Grove ball.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
So when I look out there for the Cardinals across the defensive line, you got Newman, big Zach Newman,
Customers say it best.
the 6'3 senior at 305.
We came to Arvest
Sam
Bank to
Stevens,
see
a
what makes it
6'3",
different.
300 pound.
I use it to deposit checks.
Snap the pictures.
Looks like Caleb Williams will be one of the defensive ends, and here comes the Tigers. Handoff straight up the middle, got a little running room on the outside. Breaks the tackle, gets across the 30 out to the 37-yard line. And, Coach, that's just pretty much a straight handoff.
He just a little outside zone on that instead of the regular wing T play, and, he kind of broke containment, broke a couple of tackles, got through Freeman. Jacob's going to do a better job, I'm sure, this next play.
Jay Woods is going to be the defensive end on the near side. Linebackers, Jacob Freeman, along with Carter.
Prairie Grove comes out and gives us a shotgun trips look here. We've talked to all in pregame about a wing T look, and all of a sudden they're going to come out here and spread it open. A little different look than what we've anticipated.
Offsides on the Tigers. Dead ball, they'll move it back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15 from the 32-yard line. Coach, you look at the Cardinal secondary. Back you're going to have Skylar Montez will be a strong safety, along with Javin Jowers. Xavier Staten, I seen him out there a while ago.
You got Eric Hill out there right now as a free safety.
And here's the quick out. Going to be run out of bounds at the 37-yard line, back up to the original line of scrimmage as Montez is in on the tackle of Anthony Johnson.
And once again, we hand it to Johnson, or Prairie Grove hands it to Johnson off tackle, and they come out here and throw it to him in the flat. He picks up 8.
Cardinals looking over at Coach Sutton to get the defensive signals, and here comes the Tigers. J.D. Elder's up under center. Here comes the fullback up the middle and hit immediately. They're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to make it 3rd down and 8.
We did a good job right there at defensive line in the middle. 67. Sam Stevens did a good job plugging up that hole just on a straight dive.
Good job by the defensive line, and Williams gets to come in and gets credit for the tackle. Wingback goes in motion. Quick drop, pass out in the flats, wide open. Going to get a 1st down and get up to midfield. And, Coach, that's 2 times they've attacked the flats, and both times the receiver's been standing all alone.
Well, they've given us a 2-receiver look or even a trips look, and they're running 2 of them off and leaving 1 in the flat, and we don't have any outside linebacker help there in the flat.
First down and 10, the ball just a ball length over in the Cardinal territory.
How you doing, man?
Elders up under center. Here comes the handoff up the middle again. Great job there. Tackled immediately as soon as he got the handoff. And in on the tackle on that one, Coach, was Jaden Metcalf.
Metcalf did a real good job. They were trying to run an inside trap, and he followed the trapper right through the hole and actually almost took the handoff.
Lost a little over a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 11. Cooper comes split to the near side. Lined up in the shotgun. Cardinals trying to get some pressure. The pass once again open on the sidelines is Anthony Johnson. Going to be a pickup of about 15.
More from his halfback position, all he did is roll the sidelines and work his way down the sideline. And once again, there was not an outside linebacker there to take that.
The wheel route was open.
The wheel route was open. Corners and safeties were gone, and the linebacker was nowhere to be found.
Coach Adams is out by the numbers. He's upset with something. Elders back up under center. Handoff to the wingback. He breaks one. He's at the 20. Down inside the 15. There's a flag that comes in at the 18-yard line. Back, the referee kicks it back to the 20. He signaled a hold.
Yeah, it really looked like an unnecessary penalty. They'd already picked up the first down and quite a bit more.
Well, right now, Coach, the Cardinal defense have showed they can't run up the middle, but we haven't been able to stop the corners yet.
Well, one thing about the flat, I mean, there's a weakness to every defense, and I'm sure with Coach Sutton calling this that, you know, he'll get things lined out. At first, you know how it is. I mean, you're used to playing against your own guys. The speed of the game is going to be a little bit different. I mean, Anthony Johnson's already showed some speed and the ability to actually run through some tackles. We'll make an adjustment here quickly and get this thing righted.
So that's going to move the ball back to the 29-yard line, so it'll be 1st down and 5 from the 29. Elder is going to be in the shotgun. Montez showing blitz off the near side, and here comes the handoff to the outside. And in to trip them up, Jowers.
Jowers did a great job right there, holding his own in the flat. Johnson came around the corner and his one-on-one tackling, did a great job of getting him down on the ground.
Going to make it 2nd down and a yard. Ball sitting just inside the Cardinal 27 with 8:50 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers in a shotgun. Here comes a snap. Pressure from the backside. Again, open at the 5 and dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And, Coach, right now they're picking on us on the sidelines.
Well, another little wheel route, another little hook and go. And, you know, Bryant found a weakness back there in the secondary, set in it, planted his foot, and got around our safety.
So Tigers up 6-0. Looks like they're probably going to go for 2. Here comes Elder up under center. Quick handoff up to Manoa. Quarterback keeper, ball's on the ground. And the Cardinals tried to scoop and tried to score, but Nonetheless, the Cardinals fall on it, so it's 6-0 with 8:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Coach, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app. I use it to deposit checks.
Snap the pictures, enter a few things,
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The Deer Woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
All right, Cardinals, we're back. Coach, Cardinals need to answer right here.
Yeah, they do. We've got Donovan back deep to receive this kickoff along with Xavier Staten. You got Jacob Freeman in the middle.
Zay's going to field it at the 22. Got a little running room. And the ball may have come out. The ball did come out. Let's see who comes up with it. Cardinals got it. So the Redbirds going to take over first down and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, you look out there with our offensive line taking the field, it's definitely a size advantage up front based on what Prairie Grove has on their defensive line right now. Let's see if we can push them off the line of scrimmage a little bit here.
Waggles up under center. Zay's going to come split to the near side, 2 to the far side. Tigers show blitz. Here comes the handoff up the middle. Going to get up to about the forward progress up to the 35-yard line. Looks like Caleb Williams with the first carry for the Redbirds is going to pick up 5.5.
Well, just like I stated right there, that size advantage. We actually reset the line of scrimmage for them and worked it all the way back to the linebackers.
You look across that line, you got Jacob Gray at tight end, 6'3", 200 pounds. Waggle, handoff to Caleb Williams. He falls in behind the big offensive guard and going to get up to about the 36-yard line, pickup of a yard. Cody Parrish is your center. Coach, here's a kid that bust over 30 on his ACT. You got a smart center.
Well, I always said when I was coaching, if your linemen were incredibly intelligent, you could run whatever you want to run up front. These guys would handle it.
Cody's 2-year starter, 6'2", 220. 3rd down and 4. Waggle with the 3-step drop. Goes deep toward Zay, catches it at the 30. He's at the 20 and going to be run out of bounds at about the 10, 11-yard line. Call it the 12. Great throw and catch there by Waggle. Waggle all the way down to Xavier Staten. As Staten had got behind everybody.
Staten outran the secondary, and it's kind of like what we talked about earlier. You know, this offense is going to go as Trey goes, and he put that ball out there where only Staten could catch it. And Zay made a great catch and advanced the ball all the way down the 12-yard line.
Cardinals got it huddled up. Waggle's going to line up in the shotgun. Williams is going to be right beside him. Here comes the handoff. Got the corner. Caleb out blocking. There's a flag thrown at about the 7-yard line.
Drew Sturgeon on the carry. There is a penalty marker on the play.
Drew Sturgeon, the sophomore, 5'9", 141 on the end around.
Had a little fly sweep going. Everything was blocked well. Had the corner.
Holding called against the Cardinals.
Somewhere in the interior, we We had a hold of someone.
I didn't see it. Looked like a clean block. So they're going to mark it off. Cardinals got down inside the 10 at about the 6. They're going to mark it all the way back to the 16, 17.
Penalty will move the ball back to the Tiger 17-yard line.
So now they'll make it first down and 16.
Remains first down.
Cardinals can get a first down without scoring. Coach, I just seen the play they signaled in as a touchdown right here. Got Staten one-on-one out here. Waggles up under center. Here comes the counter to Caleb. Caleb cuts it back and is going to get down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that counter is a big staple of this offense, and you know, it looked like initially it was there, and one of their linebackers did a great job coming up and reading his key, and did a good job of keeping us there where we were.
Coach, when you look out there at our line, you talked about it. I mean, smallest guy is 5'11", 215.
Well, you've got 71 Zach Newman, who's in there at 6'3", 305. But we have some size up front this year.
Waggles up under center. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Wide receiver screen. He's got a block at the 10. Gets inside the 5 down to about the 2-yard line. And that's Drew Sturgeon, the sophomore. And out there blocking was Jacob Gray along with Freeman.
That was a well-executed play. Had some great stock blocks on the outside, and he read off his blocks and did a great job getting that ball down there to about the 2.
So it's 3rd down and a long yard for a first down. Coach, in the old days, we've seen a 34 dive or 46 power.
Yeah, or a power pass right here. We got a bunch formation. Was running the zone play right in the end zone behind that bunch.
Good job with the offensive line right there as Caleb Williams is going to run it in. Coach, good answer there from the offense.
We answered back very quickly. Had a big play there from Waggle to Staten. And then, of course, we put the ball in Sturgeon's hands a couple times, and Caleb Williams did a great job running that ball up the middle, getting 5 tough yards early, and then you know, a couple of yards here and there on a counter play. Good, it's a good first drive.
Drew Sturgeon is on to kick the extra point, and Coach, in pregame I watched him kick a 50-yarder. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it's good.
Well, right now, Drew Sturgeon is Mr. Everything.
Yeah.
Farmington Schools.
Cardinals take a 1-point lead with 5:19 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232. Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232. Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Sturgeon's got it teed up, and the Tigers have backed up a little bit. This time he's going to kick it a little shorter. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Out across the 30, the 35, and there's a pop. It's going to roll across the 37-yard line. Coach, Tuesday night football, and the positive thing of that is you see people from all over, from different schools, come to watch the game.
Yeah, we're lucky enough up here to have folks from Fayetteville. We've even got David Farrell up here in the press box tonight.
Well, you know, David Farrell, I mean, I figured he'd be somewhere with Trump because he's part of the Brain Trust. So here's the Tigers, and there's a whistle on the play. And apparently the official doesn't like that Farrell's here, so he's going to back the Tigers up by 5. But, Coach, in Farrell's defense, Farrell graduated from West Fork, so he's never really seen a football game. So somebody will have to help him through this one.
I'm going to say no comment on that one.
You know you was thinking it. Farrell played back in 8-man football. Tigers are going to be in the shotgun. No running back, receivers everywhere. Cardinals show blitz, and here it comes. Pass in the flats again. Going to be hit and tackled immediately, but it's going to get up to about the 43-yard line. Make it second down and about 4.
Well, it looks like Prairie Grove was holding once again. But as far as Coach Sutton's defense goes, we're going to have to do something. Our corner that time was as deep as our safety. And I know we're trying to keep everybody in front of us, but we're giving up 7 and 8 at a time. We're going to have to play a little cover 2 or something, kind of press those outside receivers.
Well, Coach, you got better eyes than me. I didn't even see the flag. Now I see it sitting back there at the 26-yard line. So now, what'd they call here? Holding. Now, I thought holding, Coach, help me out. I thought holding was a spot foul.
Well, that's right there. That's exactly what Coach Thompson just said. Must have been on the line of scrimmage.
Well, may have been. His flag was 8 yards further back. So first down and half a mile, and the Tigers are going to go back up under center. Here comes the quick pitch. Trying to get to the outside. He cuts it back in. He's got some running room. The 45, the 50, across the 50-yard line up to about the 46-yard line goes Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, well, they've got Anthony Johnson at 5'8", 189. He runs like he's 205, 210. I mean, not only does he have great speed, but he's got his pads behind him, and he's actually looking for somebody to run over. And he got that half a mile right there. We've got to do a little better job on containment. They're getting outside of us, and then also work on the flats, and I think we can have something going here as far as defensively.
Well, Coach Sutton has called a timeout, and he's got the defensive troops circled up, and he is voicing his displeasure.
Well, I saw Coach Harper out there with him also. Coach Harper's a secondary coach this year, and, Coach Sutton's really getting into his kids right now. We need to execute what we're trying to accomplish here, and it seems like at times we're getting hooked on the outside, and they're definitely breaking the corner on us. Of course, Anthony Johnson did a great job right there. He made a couple moves, then he stiff armed a couple and ran over one, and we finally got him down, like you said here, at about the 46.
I'll tell you who Anthony Johnson reminds me of, coaches. A few years ago, we had a running back by Spencer Beaudry. And if you could get him to the corner, he was elusive like this young man is.
You're thinking of something a little bit closer. I'm thinking of something years ago. That coach over there on the other sidelines, Danny Apter, that used to be the way he'd run too. Of course, he was wearing the right colors at that time.
He was wearing the pretty red colors.
Yes, he was.
So now the Cardinals are having to burn another timeout. So we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family. Best Sports, the sports shop for all seasons. Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
All right, Cardinal fans, Cardinals had to burn back-to-back timeouts. Tigers set up in a shotgun. Quarterback did a great job looking off over here and then threw it back across the field to Johnson, who was tackled immediately. He picked up maybe a yard.
Well, that's one of those adjustments we were talking about earlier. We've got to be a little stronger in the flats, and we had great linebacker play and great corner play at that time.
Second down and a long 9, 4:20 left to go in the first quarter, and so far it's been both sides offensively. Cardinals late getting players on the field. They run it up the middle, and they're going to be brought down. There's a flag on the play.
That was Heltmus on the carry. He picked up about 7. We had some problems, once again, getting some defensive players on the field and getting some subs. Getting some subs in, some other players off the field.
We had 12 players out there.
And whatever it was, God bless them, they've called it on Prairie Grove.
Well, they're going back to the original line of scrimmage, and then they're going to mark it off against the Cardinals.
There we go.
Well, I don't know. If we are, it's our field. If we want to use 12, we ought to be able to do that.
I think if we've got a live remote down to the head official, we need to have him go ahead and give a signal a little bit earlier, too. That would help.
I mean, I've played in Prairie Grove before and played against 16.
And that was on the basketball court, too, wasn't it?
That was basketball, Coach. That's what I'm talking about. First down and 10. The ball sitting at the 30-yard line. Elders up under center. Quick drop, and once again the wing back that goes in motion is unaccounted for in the flats again. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. Second down and 3. And, Coach, most of the time on the first game of the season, you see these first game mistakes on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, we've blown some assignments defensively here early, and like I said earlier, all it'll take is 1 or 2 times of putting us in a cover 2, and that corner sitting there, and that stops some of that in the flat.
Tigers again try to run it up the middle, and the Cardinal defensive line does a great job. There are a host of Cardinals in on the stop. Loss of a couple. Jacob Gray along with Zach Newman in on the tackle. Third down and 4. Coach, you're in 2-down territory here, so.
Well, there's no doubt.
Redbirds are going to have to hold them twice if they want to get the ball right here. Elders up under center. Here comes the handoff, trying to get to the corner, and it's going to be ran out of bounds at about the 21, 22-yard line.
Well, Jowers came up and made a great tackle right there once again on the corner. They've had success running to our defensive left and breaking containment. Kind of got a little bit outside here, but we strung it out enough to where that secondary help could come up and make that tackle.
Big play for the Cardinal defense here. 4th down and 2. 2:13 left to go in the first quarter. Play clock is down to 15 seconds, and here comes the Tigers. Elders up under center. Here comes the quick toss. And looks like there's going to be a flag thrown at about the 16-yard line. And Coach Jacob Freeman come in and tried to fill up the hole, and boy, he got lit up.
That was 2 big kids running into each other right there. And once again, our defensive left, they got around the corner and picked up that necessary yardage for a first down. Plus, we're going to tack on a penalty for a face mask.
5-yard inadvertent face mask. I have never seen a Cardinal face mask intentionally, so every one of them will be inadverted. First down and 10, the ball setting at the Cardinal 13-yard line. Here come the Tigers. Elders up under center. Here comes the handoff as Johnson breaks it down inside the 5. It is brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Well, that right there was their version of our counter. A little misdirection, and they did a great job along trapping the defensive end on this side and got back in there to our secondary.
Second down and 1. Here's the quick toss, and pass is incomplete. Coach, he was wide open in the flats again.
Yeah, we actually rolled a safety in over the top of that. I don't know where our corner was on that specific play.
Cardinals are going to call a timeout. They're going to use their 3rd timeout right here. And Coach Sutton is fired up. And here you are, 1:13 into the first, with a left in the first quarter. You've used all 3 of your timeouts of the first half, and you used them all 3 on this drive on defense.
Well, one thing about it, I never did like going into halftime with any timeout still left in my pocket. They're going to get their money's worth right here, and there's some adjustments that we need to make, and Coach Sutton's trying to get that point across right now, and hopefully those adjustments are being made here with the ball spotted on about the 3.5, 4-yard line.
I mean, you're looking at 3rd down and a long 1. So, you know, you hold them 2 plays here, Cardinals get the ball back, no damage done. So, Coach Sutton tried to fire up the D.
We do need to make an announcement that the people that are flying the drone in the north end zone, please make sure and land that. That is not allowed at sporting events. Please bring the drone down. It's not allowed at AAA sporting events.
Tigers up under center. Here comes a handoff up the middle. Driving across. It looks like Anthony Johnson pushed the pile across the goal line.
Once again, a little misdirection. Came back to our defensive right. Did a great job of kicking out our defensive end, and you know, there's enough room to get into the end zone there behind his tackle.
Here comes a handoff up the quarterback keeper, and here's the pitch. They hit Johnson in the backfield. He breaks 1 tackle and then is brought down. There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it's against the Cardinals or the Tigers. Cardinal defense is saying it's against Prairie Grove holding.
Holding was called against Prairie Grove. The 2-point conversion attempt is no.
So that makes it 12-7 with 1:06 left to go here in the first quarter.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington Schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. It's 12-7 with $1.06 left to go here in the first quarter. And, Coach, once again, the Cardinal offense is going to have to answer.
Yeah, Prairie Grove put together about a 7.5-minute drive right there, and like we were talking about during break, this quarter seems like it's gone on forever. But Prairie Grove's played ball possession football, and you know they've done a good job of just 3 yards, 5 yards, and then breaking one for 15.
Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded at the 22-yard line. And breaking up the middle across the 30, across the 35 is Demary Donovan, the 5'5 junior. So here comes Waggle and the boys.
Well, now it's our turn just to be patient, run our game, let the big guys sit there and lean on these guys. Like we talked about in pregame, a lot of this is going to have to do with conditioning during the last few weeks. We haven't had any weather that's been extremely hot. And, of course, all the adrenaline going and the conditioning. We'll see what kind of shape both teams are in here definitely in the second half.
Waggle's in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Caleb. Waggle pulls it out and is going to get to about the 38-yard line. They're going to say he went out of bounds at the 37. So a pickup of 2. 51 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Staten's going to go split to the far side. Jacob Gray and Jowers split to the near side. Well, that was Drew Sturgeon. Pass was knocked down at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to make it 3rd down and 8.
DeMarcus Cooper from Prairie Grove did a good job of getting some penetration, getting that big left hand up there to knock that pass down.
Big play here for the Cardinal offense. Waggle gets the play in from Coach Adams. Caleb Williams is your tailback. Single back. Waggle with a 5-step drop. Tried to hit Jacob Gray, and the pass was off his fingertips. 4th down and 8. So here comes the punt team. Jacob almost made a great catch.
Yeah, he did. He went off his fingertips and almost brought it back in.
Quick 3 and out for the Cardinal offense. Good snap to Gray. Gray's kick is going to hit at the 40. And Montez is going to cover it up as it takes a Tiger bounce back to the 41. 17-yard punt. 31 seconds. Cardinals use 35 seconds of offense there. Elders up under center. Wide handoff on the wing back, and he's got some run room across the 50. He's at the 40. Cuts back at the 35. Is going to be brought down at the 31.
We kind of went away from a bear look defensively, went back to a traditional 4-3 right there against the wing T, and they kind of ate it up right there.
Big gain there for the Tigers. Be 1st down and 10 right around the Cardinal 31-yard line. Tigers break the huddle with 8 seconds left. Get the snap off. Here's the handoff. He's hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle. Montez is going to bring down Johnson, but not until he gets across the 20. And Johnson broke 3 tackles.
Jaden Carter had him in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss, and you know, you've got a young man that's about 5'10", 190 running against a young man that's about 5'8", 159, and the tailback won that battle.
So at the end of the first quarter, it's 12-7 Prairie Grove, and the Tigers driving. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Chachere's
Makes everything taste great.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like...
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. First down and 10. The ball sitting at the Cardinal 19-yard line. Quarterback rolls out. Hits the receiver at the 10. They're going to bulldoze into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And, Coach, that made that look easy.
Well, they come out and roll out to the right and run a little flood pattern. They took the top off. They had one down there at about 10 and then one at the flat, and they hit the intermediate receiver, and he was wide open, and the only thing he had to do was run through a safety.
18-7 with 11:51 left to go here in the second quarter. Tigers have scored all 3 times they've had the ball. Once again, the Tigers line up to go for 2. Quick slant, and it's going to be good.
Number
20-7.
2-point conversion. Score with 11 minutes and 51 seconds left in the...
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony Chachere's
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony Chachere's
Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony Chachere's makes everything.
All right, Cardinal fans. Redbirds getting ready to receive the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 22-yard line. Trying to come across the field is going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line.
Jared Oskey is the one that received that kickoff. Looked like he had a good burst of speed, just couldn't get to the edge where the wall was actually set up.
So here comes Waggle. Waggle's going to go up under center. Tigers show blitz, handoff right up the middle to Caleb Williams. He just lowers his shoulder, pushes the pile forward, gets up to the 33-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 6.
33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Cardinals.
2nd down and 4 with 11:15 left to go here in the first half. Staten's going to come split to the near side. Waggles up under center. Tigers show blitz up the middle.
Penalty marker on the play.
Flags everywhere. False start on the Redbirds.
False start call against Farmington.
That's the first time tonight that we've seen them get up there and give us that look like they were actually going to go ahead and blitz. And kind of between our right guard and our center both. Give us a little different look, something they hadn't seen in the last 2 possessions prior to this one.
Remains 2nd down. Will be 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9. Waggle with the quick hitter to the far sideline. Pickup of about 3 yards. Drew Sturgeon. Drew had to climb the ladder to get that one.
He did a good job going up and getting that. Of course, the Prairie Grove secondary was right there and made a good hit on him. Good job of him hanging on to the football just to get the yardage that we received there.
3rd down and long, 6, short 7.
Need to convert right here.
Waggle with a 5-step drop. There's the flag. Now Waggle's going to take off running. Going to be a tad short, it looks like.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
False start again against the Cardinals.
False start called against Farmington.
Coach, a lot of flags against the Redbirds here in the first half.
Yeah, we've had, you know, in this possession right here alone, 2 false starts, a couple of holes. You know, there's been a lot of laundry on the field so far tonight in the first half.
Remains 3rd down. Will be 3rd down and 11.
So after a good pickup on 1st down, pickup of 6 yards, the Cardinals now looking at 3rd and 11. Ball sitting at the just outside the 25-yard line. Tigers showing blitz off the corner. Waggle with a 5-step drop. Now there's some pressure, and it's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. Waggle had no time on that one.
Yeah, it looked like he even let his tailback know prior to that play. I know the line looked like they were all stepping right, and you had a blitz off the end, number 10 for Prairie Grove. John David Elder, who came in there and played defensive end, had a wide open shot right in at our quarterback. You know, we all went to the right, and no one picked up that defensive end on our left.
So Gray's in to punt again. He's going to be 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Jacob Gray picks up the ball off the ground, is going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. Looks like a snap hit the up man.
Sure did. Right off his left thigh board, down on the ground and win. Jacob Gray did a great job, just picked the ball up and advanced it to get what he could.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the Cardinal 15 for the Tigers. And everything that could go wrong for the Redbirds in the first half has.
It sure has seemed like that offensively since that first possession. That first possession was a well-executed drive, and just haven't put much together since.
Elder's up under center. Here comes the handoff up the middle. Got a little running room. Is going to get down to the 10. Make it 2nd down and 5.
Jay Woods yards, brings up 2nd down and 5. The ball played.
Elder's going to go back up under center. Anthony Johnson is your tailback. Here comes the handoff to Johnson, trying to get to the outside, going to cut it back in, and is going to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Once again, they got up on our linebackers, and they made that look pretty easy. He's got that burst of speed, and then all of a sudden he gets those pads going north and south, and no one was going to stop him once he reached about the 4-yard line there.
So that makes it 26-7.
Well, the last 2 possessions they scored on, they've ran a little read option, dive option to our defensive left. Let's see if they hold true and run the same play again.
Prairie Grove is going to call a timeout. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with the Tigers leading 26-7, 7:56 left to go in the first half.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures, enter a few things,
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The Deer Woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best. We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures, enter a few things,
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The Deer Woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Tigers use a timeout to get the 2-point play sent in. Cardinals need something good to happen. Got a great crowd here tonight, Coach. The Cardinals need something positive. Tried to throw it over Montez. Montez did a good job of just what we talked about on that last one, Coach. He made him go outside, didn't let him cross his front, made him try to throw it over the top.
Montez got in there in a great defensive position and had inside leverage, and you're not going to be able to run a slant against Montez in that setup right there. And they had to throw the ball over the outside shoulder receiver, and of course it was wide and out of the reach of the receiver. And Montez did a good job of playing his position and playing it fundamentally sound. And talking about your crowd, good grief, Jeff, you're right. I just now looked up to see what all was around it. We are gate to gate all the way around, and it's a great crowd for a Tuesday night ball game.
4 and 5 deep all the way around the fence. Majority of them Cardinal fans. I know that. Everybody's a Cardinal fan. Waiting for something good to happen.
James Mayer set the kickoff for the Tigers. Demarie Donovan back deep to return for the Cardinals.
Donovan set up back at the 20-yard line. Pooch kick, and it goes out of bounds.
We appreciate that. That's they were trying to set up a little pooch kick over there to the side and maybe catch our tackle on that side of the kickoff return team turning his back, and they kicked it out of bounds. Going to give us great field position right here with 7:56 to go in the second quarter.
So the Redbirds set up shop on the 43-yard line. And after 2 straight 3-and-outs, let's see if the Redbirds can get something going. Waggle's going to be up under center. Freeman and Jacob Gray split to the near side. Caleb Williams is your lone setback. Here's a handoff to Caleb, and Caleb's going to get hit right at the 45-yard line.
We did a great job initially up there in the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden their linebacker, Dustin Burton, came in and lit us up, and it turned out to only be a 2-yard gain. Looked like it was going to break big.
Second down and a long 8, short 9 for the Redbirds. Waggles in the shotgun. Here they come with the wide receiver screen. And they're going to pick up a first down, as that is Sturgeon. And Sturgeon got hit hard, held on to the ball, and pushed the pile forward.
I like Sturgeon. I tell you what, I haven't had the opportunity to see him play before, and he's doing a great job tonight. I mean, good grief. Not only what he's doing offensively, but handling the kickoff duties. And, you know, he's running all over this field making plays tonight.
First down and 10, the ball at the Tiger 45-yard line. Staten's going to come split to the near side. And Waggle with the pitch to Caleb Williams, and Caleb's going to be hit in the backfield. We're going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And Coach, we lined up in the strong formation to that side with a quick toss, and Peargrove did a good job of getting in the gaps.
Yeah, we had a little wing set right there, and it sure looked like we had them hooked on the outside. They fought through it. Their linebackers, well, those linebackers they have are coming downhill quick, and we've got to do a little better job of getting a hat on those guys.
Cardinals in the same set. Waggle's going to go deep. He's got Jacob Gray down the middle, and that pass is knocked down at the last minute.
I'll tell you what, Waggle had a great play fake there. Their defensive end definitely went inside strong. He had plenty of time to set up and throw a good pass to Gray out there. Their safety made a great play to knock that ball down.
Coach Adams discussing with Waggle said, hey, let's hit the guy over here in the flats and get the first down.
Well, I think if we would have thrown it to him, we'd probably picked up about 15. We were going for the home run right there instead of settling for a single or a double.
Waggle's up under center. 5-step drop. Here comes the pressure. And tried to throw the screen pass, and now there's a flag. They're going to call roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. They were holding our back. It was a well set up play. Looked like it was going to be executed extremely well, and got a penalty out of it anyway.
Going to give the Cardinals a first down. First down and 10. They'll put the ball at the Tiger 30-yard line.
Thanks, buddy.
6:05 left to go here in the first half. Staten is split to the near side. Waggles up under center. Hand off to Caleb. He falls in behind the fullback. Is going to get down inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. Called a pickup of 3.
See, I know fans probably don't like that play right there, but that establishes something. I mean, we had all of our linemen coming off the ball well right there. We established a new line of scrimmage, and even though we picked up 3, we need to lean on these guys and get something going for something for the second half.
Second down and 7. Waggles in the shotgun. Hand off to Caleb. Caleb trying to go between the end and the tackle. He's going to push the pile forward, get down inside the 25-yard line.
Once again, just a straight dive play, pick up another 3 yards.
Third down and a long 4.
Brings up third down and 4 for the Cardinals.
Like we talked about earlier, they do have a lot of guys going both ways, and I think if we keep leaning on them right here a little bit, it will come back and pay dividends late in the ball game.
Hand off to Caleb. Caleb's going to jump it outside and get up to right about the 20-yard line, depending on which official they go with. They go with the one on this side, we've got it. Boys, it's a first down.
I like what we're doing on this possession. We're getting a push up front and coming off the ball well, establishing a new line of scrimmage, just plugging away 3 yards at a time.
Use the clock, because remember, you get the kickoff to start the second half. So Waggles in the shotgun. Here comes the toss. Williams is going to be hit at the 25, get back up to about the 23-yard line. Going to be a loss of 3.
Run a little read option out of the shotgun, and one thing about this Prairie Grove defense, we talked about their linebackers coming downhill hard. They pursue the ball very well. They got 4 hats to the ball quickly.
Second down and 13.
Ball will be placed at the Tiger 23-yard line.
Cardinals in a tight formation. Waggle with a quick drop. Tries to go out in the flats, but the ball looked like it may have been tipped at the line of scrimmage.
I think it was tipped. 58 for Prairie Grove. I don't even have a 58 on my roster. He got his right hand on the ball, kind of tipped it, and we still almost came up with a catch there.
Third down and 13. Ball at the Cardinal 23-yard line. 3:35 left to go in the first half. Waggle's going to be in the shotgun. Receivers split on both sides. Wide receiver screen to State, and then he drops it. Tried to run before we caught it.
Yeah, it did. Good balls, delivered well. Just happened to look up right about the time the ball was to him.
So now it's 4th down and 13. We'll look for a blitz here.
Well, one time, as all we've seen so far tonight, a blitz out of Prairie Grove, and they created a false start against us. They pretty much are sitting back and read and react.
4th down and 13, and here comes the blitz.
You were right.
Going deep, and the pass is overthrown in the end zone. Tried to hit Jacob Gray.
You were talking about blitz. They brought the blitz. We picked it up well. We just overthrew Jacob.
So Tigers are going to take over on the 23-yard line with 3:22 left to go here in the first half. Defense needs to stop. Here comes the Tigers. Elders in the shotgun. Hand off to Johnson. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, spins out of a tackle, and gets across the 30 up to the 34. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Kind of looks like defensively we've abandoned that bear look that we had earlier that, kind of wreaked some havoc on their offense. We've gone back to a 4-3, and Johnson's finding some holes in this traditional 4-3 defense.
First down and 10. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Tigers with 2 timeouts. Comes the handoff. Good job there by the Cardinal defense as they're going to hold Johnson up. That wasn't Johnson that time. Flag on the play.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
Holding against the Tigers.
Holding called against Prairie Grove.
Holding against the Tigers will back it up 10 yards. Make it first down and 20.
Penalty will move the ball back to the Prairie Grove 26-yard line. Remains first down. Will be first down and 20.
Elders is up under center. Cardinal student section trying to get going. Here's the pass down the field, and then off the hands of the receivers. Looked like that, and Cardinals would have looked up. They may have had a chance at that one, Coach.
I think so. I think they actually had some other kids in there, giving some starters a rest. And, they ran that wheel route again. It was successful earlier with Johnson when they were going north up the field. This time going south in the second quarter, they didn't have the same success.
Second down and 20. 2:32 left to go here in the first half. Handoff around the end. There's another flag up across the 30.
Burton with the carry. There's a penalty marker on the play.
False start against the Tigers.
False start call against Prairie Grove.
Decline this right here, and we'll be there already. What's second and 20? Second and 15.
So that's going to make it. Cardinals will decline it. They'll make it third down.
The play will have the ball placed at the Prairie Grove 32-yard line.
Need to stop right here, get the ball back. You want to get us a score before half, get something positive, then get a kickoff return in the second half.
Third down and 13. 2:14 left to go here. Look for them to start milking the play clock all the way down. Play clock's down to 5. They're not going to get it off. That's delay a game, boys. No, we delayed game before he called timeout. They're going to give him a timeout, though.
The clock was sitting on 0 for a couple seconds.
So with 2 minutes left, we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Third down and a long 12. Elders is going to roll out. There's a hold. And there's a hit.
There we go. Nice job. Good defensive play. Little waggle pass. Our safety broke on the ball. Had a good hit on the receiver. Hate to see a young man down, but that was a clean hit.
Seth Swain come in and cleaned it up. That's a case of the young man got the breath knocked out of him. So Tigers are going to have to punt with a $1:53 left to go here in the first half. And, Coach, you look back on it a couple quarters from now, that may be the hit that spurs the Cardinals.
It's like we said during the break, we needed something positive to happen. Get a little energy back in the crowd, a little energy back in what we're doing here on the field. Everything just kind of seemed like we were, it was just real dull for a few minutes. It's time to get back playing some football. Let's get after it. First time we're going to see Prairie Grove punt tonight.
Good snap.
Another flag.
Kick is away, going to be fielded over the shoulder at the 25. Gets to the sidelines. Now here comes the cutback. And there's a flag thrown all the way up at the 42-yard line. We got one setting at the Prairie Grove 34, one setting at the Cardinal 42, one setting at the Cardinal 36. We've got more flags than we do officials.
Jeff, there's a hat being thrown out there at the 44.
Yeah, well, that's because that official threw his 2 flags.
All the ice we normally save for our quarterback's arms at the end of the night, we may have to use for these officials at the end of this game.
What was all I know? Somebody's going to have to call NASA and get them to come in here and figure out what this is. All right, here's the first call. False start against the Tigers. Holding against the Cardinals. Pushing, legal block in the back against the Cardinals. I say you take the 5 yards and make them kick again.
I think that's what we've decided on. There was about 2 or 3 other things he just was talking to Coach Adams about instead of just going ahead and showing the signals.
All I know is it's going to take us half an hour to pick up the flags.
That penalty will take precedent, so the ball will move back 5 yards for a replay.
You know, Drew Sturgeon made a great play on that punt. Got the ball over his shoulder. I'm really impressed with what he's done tonight in all phases of the game.
He caught that and then reverse field, made it all the way to the near sidelines. Get to the wall. Sturgeon's going to be set up at the 43-yard line. They're punting from the 27. Good snap. Kick goes off the side of his foot and going to go out of bounds at the Cardinal 47-yard line.
Gain some field position after that punt. We've got 1:31. Put a good drive together here. Put some more points on the board. Have something positive going into halftime.
Here comes Waggle. Ball sitting at the Cardinal 47-yard line. 26-7 Tigers. Staten and Sturgeon's going to be split to the far side. Waggles up under center. We're going to have a false start on Caleb Williams, as that pass is complete to Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan picked up 11 on that pass, carried a defender for about 3 yards. Good catch and a good run.
Got Caleb. Caleb decided to step up a little bit and it wasn't set for the full second before they snapped the ball.
Legal motion called against the Cardinals.
Well, if we have a play that there's not a flag thrown on, we need to stop the game and let the bands play.
Hey, I'm all for you. These guys are getting flag happy here, especially in this second quarter.
Waggles in the shotgun. Going to roll out to the far side. Comes back across the middle, pass a little bit behind Jowers, and it goes off his hands.
brought a little more pressure that time defensively. Had another blitz off the weak side.
111. Second down and 15. Waggle with a 5-step drop, plenty of time. Tried to hit Staten out on the far sideline, well covered by the Tigers. Pass goes incomplete. And Coach, after the first long completion of the game, it's been tough to throw it and catch it.
Yeah, it has. They put a little more pressure on us defensively coming in here, and then that play, I'm not real sure if we were trying to get to Staten or trying to get to Sturgeon. Both of them were well covered.
Waggle's having to run around. Now he's going to throw it, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Got past the line of scrimmage, so it won't be intentional grounding. But it's going to bring up 4th down. There's a flag down sitting at the Tiger 48-yard line.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
Holding against the Tigers.
Holding called on Prairie Grove.
They've thrown so many flags that the referee that's stepping it off, he's confused. He was going to mark it against Farmington. It's going to make it 3rd down and 5.
Well, it's 3rd manageable. We're not behind the chains right now like we were earlier.
54 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Play clock's down to 12. Waggle rolls out. Hits Staten, who catches it at the 33-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down.
That's the first time we've brought Staten over tonight. He was matched up against Tyler Davidson, 5'9", 150-pound senior from Prairie Grove, and Staten definitely had the size advantage on him. Nice quick out, well-executed play.
Stops the clock with 34 seconds.
Yeah, we'll take 6'3" over 5'9" anytime. They've got him rolled over on the other side. They brought him near side last play. It would be nice to see him matched up against Davidson again when we get down here closer to the end zone.
Tried to hit Donovan with a quick little button, and the pass goes incomplete. Pass a little high. .29 seconds. Redbirds need to go 33 yards. Jacob Gray is going to come split to the near side. Sturgeon and Staten split to the far side. Waggle to Staten. Staten makes the catch and is tripped up. They're going to say he went down at about the 5-yard line. Great catch.
That was a phenomenal catch. That was a big-time catch and a big-time throw. Waggle threw that thing on the line. 22 seconds. Prairie Grove's going to call a timeout. That was a great ball. Great ball, good catch.
22 seconds left to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington Schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. The ball setting right at the 5-yard line. Waggles up under center. Get it out to Sturgeon. Sturgeon is going to get down to about the 3-yard line.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Down to 10 seconds.
We're out of
9,
timeouts.
8. They stop.
Waggle clock. 1 second. 1 second left on the clock.
So Cardinals intentional ground the ball, and here they get one play here. Big play for the Redbirds. Waggles up under center. Here goes everybody in motion. That's the end of the first half.
And we're sacked.
And there's a flag on the play, but I think it's against the Redbirds.
I'm not real sure we got set when we switched formations.
Legal procedure against the Cardinals, so that's going to take us to halftime. So, Coach, 26-7. You like seeing the Redbirds get some points right there, but we're going to take a break, play some commercials, then we'll come back and show the Cardinal band and the dance team.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life. Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service.
Should sync back over. Okay. Is the camera on? Not yet. No. Go ahead and flip it on. We'll make sure it syncs. Yeah, we're right at the other side. Yeah.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973. Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973. Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973. Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers.
Tonight that you please enjoy Glenn Miller's In the Mood.
If you're still watching television on a small screen, you're missing a lot. Here, for example, is a close-up on a 10-inch set.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
From the NBC newsroom in New York, President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii from the air. Late this afternoon, a bulletin from New Mexico suggested that the widely publicized mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Princeton Regiment. Color guard captains for the regiment is Liz Jones. Drumline section leaders Jaden Mills. The band is still under the direction of Jim Spillers, Todd Mitchell, Jason Edwards, and now Kristen Sugg. Color guard coordinators are Bessel Prophet and Gabrielle Rogers. We thank you for your kind attention and promise to add a little more next week as the show builds, and we hopefully will tell you what it is by then.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank. Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank. Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank. Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank. Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank. Looking for free checking that...
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford joined by Coach Randy Osnes. And, Coach, you've been in this situation before where you go into halftime and you're down. And, you know, the last possession defensively, you stopped them with some help of some penalties. But what do you do in there at halftime when you're in this situation? It's 26-7 ball game.
No, I always enjoyed halftime, whether you were up or whether you were down, because that's the time that you go in and you make adjustments, and you know it can be a total different ball game in the second half, just based on a couple little things that you can do to kind of mess with their offensive scheme, especially from our defensive standpoint. You know, very seldom did it look like when we were in that 4-3 that we ran a lot of cover 2. It looked like we were in a lot of cover 4. We were catching, they're catching the ball out in the flat in front of us, picking up 5 and 6 anytime they wanted it. And maybe that's an adjustment coming out here in the second half. Play a little more cover 2. Not one time did I see a blitz, from our defensive side. Of course, with that wing tee, the golden rule always is you want to slant to the wing, you want to slant to motion, you want to slant to their slot. And that normally takes care of a lot of the wing team blocking schemes. I'm sure they're talking about that right now, on who needs to make that call and get that accomplished defensively. Offensively, let's find some things we did well. I thought, from my opinion, in the first half, I thought we ran the ball pretty well at times. We'd run it for a few times and, maybe pick up a first down or two, and then all of a sudden have an incompletion, have one knocked down. Next thing you know, we're behind the chains, and that became a problem for us. I think if we can stay in front of the chains and continue to let our offensive linemen, our big linemen, which we definitely have a size advantage over Prairie Grove's defensive linemen, and get some hats on some linebackers, we'll be able to do some damage to them offensively.
So, Coach, when you talk about cover 2, cover 4, some people don't understand that. What are you referring to in a cover 2?
If you have 4 secondary players and you run a cover 4, now all of a sudden you're giving them all a quarter of the field, and pretty much you're in a retreat mode. If you're running a cover 2, you're telling your 2 safeties you have half the field, and your corners are going to be up in the flats, taking care of the little stuff that they were hitting out there to Anthony Johnson early, and then a couple little plays they had in the flats. I can't remember the young man's name that would make the catches along with Johnson, but showing a different look secondary-wise might pay dividends for us defensively.
Well, Coach, now we start the 2-minute warm-up period, which just drives me nuts. Because you coaches, they were to say you got 20 minutes for halftime and your kids have to be ready to go at 20 minutes. But you coaches are going to milk out every second you can. So the state had to come in and put in this extra 2 minutes so you guys can take all 20 minutes in there discussing stuff, then come out here and us fans have to wait 2 more minutes for football.
You know, that sounds like that's coming straight from somebody that played college basketball. You know, that's exactly what that sounds like right there.
Let me tell you something. At no time in my basketball career did they put 20 minutes on the clock for halftime, and then we come out there and they say, we're going to give you 2 minutes to warm up.
You know, I've been to most of the arenas that you played college ball in, and I think they were all air-conditioned. So, you know, that's that's kind of where we're at here tonight.
Coach, that's because I was big time. I was big time. Let me tell you something. The only time we was air-conditioned is when every window was open and there was, like, bad storms come through. So the Redbirds are going – hey, I appreciate you digging on me, though, a little bit. But
you asked for my assessment on this game tonight, and then you want to know about a 2-minute warning that you have after halftime.
It ain't a 2-minute warning.
There's not a coach.
Warm-up.
There's not a coach that I know of that enjoys this at this time of the year, especially with the weather that we've had. I mean, you know, I understand the adrenaline factor and, you know, making sure everybody's in great shape, and we're trying to make sure that there's no situations with any injuries. But you've got 2 ball teams here that I guarantee you that have gone through plenty. Of course, now with that extra week of practice, you've got plenty of conditioning time, and these kids are well conditioned, and you can kind of tell that. I was talking about earlier how, you know, we should be able to wear on them. My deal about wearing on a defense from an offensive standpoint has to do with the fact that we have more numbers, more players, and definitely with the size factor that we have, I think that's a big advantage. I'm not a fan of this 2-minute warm-up here after, especially the first 3 or 4 games of the season, either myself.
I'm glad to hear you see things my way on this particular deal.
Every once in a while I might.
Here comes the Cardinals, and Coach, now it's vital. I shouldn't say it's vital, but it's important that we take this opening kick of the second half and establish some offensive presence and go down and get some points on the board.
Yeah, in my opinion, it is vital. I mean, you're down 26-7. You need to come out here in this third quarter, this first possession, establish yourself, and go down and have a drive like we did on our first possession of the ball game, and put some points on the board and use those big guys up front.
So Cardinals are going to be going south to north here in the third quarter. Tigers are already out on the field, and here comes the Cardinals. Donovan's going to be back deep. Along with Jared Oskey over on the far side, and Dimitri Donovan hadn't played here in a long time.
I almost did the same thing earlier tonight.
Xavier Staten will be set up over here on the near side. Kick is going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Finds a little running room up the middle. Imagine that. Here's the first flag of the second half. Unbelievable.
I believe these boys are from Harrison, the staff tonight. They keep throwing laundry like this. It may be tomorrow before they get home.
Holding called against Farmington.
So that'll back the Cardinals up from the 30. Cardinals will take over first down and 10 on the 20. Well, if these officials were Major League Baseball players, every one of them would be at their pitch count by now. Waggles up under center. Zay split to the near side. Here comes the handoff to Caleb. Caleb is going to push the pile forward and get up to about the 23-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 3. Make it second down and 7. Waggle's going to be under center. Tigers in a 4-man front. Waggle with a quick drop. Pass is going to be incomplete.
Waggle's pass attempt was incomplete, brings up third down.
Couldn't tell who he was trying to throw to. The pass was a little high.
It looked like it was Sturgeon again. They're trying to get him out in the flat. They got him the ball early in the first quarter. Kind of went away from him there in the second.
Third down and a long 6 or a short 7. Tigers show blitz. And that pass is thrown high.
They showed blitz and Waggle audibled, and we tried to hit a quick pass there, see if we couldn't break something. It's going to be tough for us to pick up that 7 with the play that we audible to, but you know, he did what he had to do with the protection he had there.
So Cardinals are going to go 3 and out. Jacob Gray's in to punt. He'll be standing on his 10-yard line. Good snap. Nice high kick. It's going to be fielded on the run at the 47. Got some running room across the 50. The ball's on the ground, and the Redbirds are going to recover.
Boy, he caught that ball on a dead sprint forward, and I didn't see who it was that made the tackle or made the hit, but it was definitely a good hit. Ball was out on the turf, and we came up with it.
Stone Bryant on the return. The Redbirds take over. First down and 10. Waggle with a handoff to Caleb. Caleb picks some room. He's get across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Got a Tiger down.
Injury timeout on the field.
So we'll take a quick break while they attend to the injured player.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app. I use it to deposit checks, snap the pictures, enter a few things, and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used?
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. They help Anthony Johnson off the field. He did walk off on his own power, so hope that young man's all right. He's a great player. Second down and 2. Waggles up under center. Caleb's your lone setback. Staten's got man-to-man coverage out here. Hand off to Caleb. Caleb shoots up across the 50. Caleb's doing a good job of getting to the line of scrimmage and picking a hole and finding some opening and get some positive yards, Coach.
Well, we were putting a push on their defensive line, and you know, he's make his way through the secondary. I like what we're doing over there on the left side of our offensive line.
First down and 10. Waggle up under center. Here comes the handoff to Caleb. Caleb's going to be hitting the backfield this time. He's going to lose a yard.
Actually, that was Reed Turner. They gave Reed a shot, and on the right side of the line, we didn't have the same blocking we had over here on our near side, on the left side of our offensive line.
He snuck Reed in, giving Caleb a break.
Yeah, we've been running behind Austin Shepard and Sam Stevens here the last two plays prior to that one, and you know, we had positive yardage each time. Those two are taking care of this this left side for us.
Waggle with a rollout, gets to the 50, good block, gets out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Actually, that's Seth Swain. Swain's come in to play quarterback.
Got a little different look.
Tiger 45-yard line. Seth's going to go up under center. Caleb is back in at tailback. Here comes the handoff. Caleb looking for some blocking. Now he's going to cut back, turn it upfield, and going to get to about the 41.5-yard line. Make it 4th down.
Marcus Cooper's over there on the left side of their defense, playing defensive end, and he met our fullback straight up face mask to face mask and kind of rocked him, and Caleb had to redirect and did a great job of finding some positive yardage.
Jared Oskey is the fullback. 4th down and about 2.5. Redbirds are going to go for it. The ball sitting on the Tiger 42. Nice pass out to Oskey. Seth Waggle will check back in the game. Fake the handoff to Caleb Williams, and they hit Oskey, fullback. It slipped out into the flats.
First down, Cardinals.
So first down, the ball to 35 with 8:42 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Redbirds got a little something cooking. Waggle sending Staten out. Hand off to Reed, and Reed is going to get down to the about the 30-yard line.
And Jared Oskey probably had the block of the night right there. Fullback coming in leading the parade there around the left side, and met Anthony Johnson.
Second down and 5. Here comes the handoff to Turner. Turner's going to get across the 30, down inside about the 26-yard line, maybe the 27.
Ethan Gunther with the tackle.
Make it 3rd down and 2.
Got a nice drive going. They keep maintaining, doing what we're doing. Getting a good lean on this defensive line here from our big offensive line.
Waggles up under center. Handoff up the middle. That's Caleb Williams. Caleb's going to get down in close to the 20, be a first down.
See, I don't think people understand how hard it is to play that defensive line, and you get these big offensive linemen going on you for now going on 3 quarters, 6:54 left to go in the starting to get a little winded.
Waggles in the shotgun. Hand off to Caleb. Caleb's got some running room, cuts it back inside, and is going to get down to the 15-yard line.
So once again, positive yards behind a big offensive line. They're opening up some holes here.
6:05 left to go in the third quarter. The Cardinals.
There you go.
Say the Razorbacks.
Hey, that's Thursday night, Bart.
Ball sitting at the 16-yard line. Waggles up under center. Caleb's going to slip one tackle in the backfield and get down to about the 15.
Big Zach Newman over there on that side trying to create another hole. He's doing a good job coming off the ball. Had a defensive end slip a block on that play. But I do like what we're doing offensively right now. We're 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. 2 downs to get a first. Put some points on the board here coming in the third quarter.
Waggles in the shotgun. It's at the 5-10 down to about the 7-yard line.
Once again, Oski got out there and got in front of Anthony Johnson. It wasn't a devastating block that he had earlier, but he definitely created some running room for. Couldn't really see it on the replay, but it sprung us for that first down.
So it's first down and goal. Here comes a pitch from Waggle to Turner. Turner's going to be hit and brought down at about the 5-yard line.
He's running a little high right there. He needs to get behind those pads and not give him those ribs and dish out a little punishment on his own instead of taking the brunt of it.
Here comes the pitch to Caleb. Caleb looking for some running room. Tries to shoot a gap there. Is going to get down inside the 5. Looks like they're going to mark him at about the 4-yard line. Make it 3rd down and go.
Here comes Seth Swain back into the game. And we got Freeman coming in as a tight end, maybe a fullback.
Pick up a yard on the play, brings up 3rd down and go.
Swain's in the shotgun. Here comes the quarterback keeper trying to get to the corner. Going to make a cut and get into the end zone, but there's a flag. Oh, they're going to say 4. They say he didn't get it.
Penalty markers on the play.
Holding against the Cardinals.
Well, that's a killer on the drive right there. And, you know, we're doing such a great job of reestablishing the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden we get called for.
So you go from a 3rd and just inside the 5 to now you're 3rd and goal from the 18. Waggle's going to be up under center. 2 receivers split to the far side. Waggle's going to roll out. Going up top. And there's pass interference in the end zone.
He did a great job of throwing that ball up where only Gray could catch it. Instead of the back of the end zone, being 6'3".
So that'll give the Cardinals a first down.
It's still going to make it third, Jeff.
I thought pass interference was an automatic first down.
I was trying to read our signals there to see what the play was going to be, and then little Coach Adams goes in and just talks to it. I was kind of interested to see what we were going to call right here at third down.
So the ball's at the 9-yard line. Be third down and goal. Waggles up under center. And tried to throw the out.
Yeah, I know that didn't look very good, and the timing wasn't there with Staten coming out of his break, but for a high school player to stand up there and throw across the field like that's a pretty good line to throw. He was going to put it out there where only Zay could catch it.
So here we go, 4th down and 9. Peargrove side is up on the feet. Incomplete to Staten. Got 2 players down in the end zone, a Tiger and a Cardinal. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family. Best Sports, the sports shop for all seasons.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington Schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Redbirds turnover on downs at the Prairie Grove 9-yard line. Here comes the quick hitter up the middle, going to pick up about 8 yards, 9 yards, get up close to the 18.
Prairie Grove's got a fresh set of backs in there, and that young man, number 8, Aaron Preston, he hit the hole extremely hard and was through our interior lineman before we blinked.
Coach, that hurts. You take the opening kickoff and run 9.5 minutes off the clock and don't get any points.
There's no doubt that was one that took a little wind out of the sails. Maybe we can get a turnover right here defensively and turn this thing again right here.
Elders up under center. Redbirds show blitz. Quick handoff up the middle. When we miss him in the backfield, he's going to get across the 20. That's going to be a first down.
A lot of reaching. Instead of putting a hat on somebody or a shoulder on somebody. We're arm tackling and hand tackling. We got to do a better job of being a little more aggressive when we come up to make that play. Jacob Freeman was injured on that play. He's off on his own power. I think he's fine.
So first down and 10, the ball at the Cardinal 20. Tigers are going to shorten the game now. They're going to use every second they can. Hand off around the far side, out behind some blockers. They're going to get up. Johnson's going to get up close to the 30.
Another flag on the play. One thing about Anthony Johnson, we may have him strung out. We did a little better job of trying to pursue, but when he plants that left foot or plants that right foot, hang on to him.
So that's going to back the ball up all the way to the 11-yard line.
Need to be a little more physical on defense.
Penalty will move the ball back to the Prairie Grove 11-yard line. Remains first down.
I don't know how many total yards penalties. There's a bunch of them. Run the slant, pass is completed, shy of the 20 at about the 18-yard line.
There's DeMarcus Cooper on the reception. He came across the middle with no fear. He's the same one defensively that played a strong defensive end for them tonight.
Cardinal defense needs to stop. With 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Redbirds show blitz. Here they come. Going to be hit in the backfield and brought down.
That's a great play on a true misdirection, double handoff out of that wing tee, and we did our job. So we stayed fundamentally sound, read our keys, and stayed at home. It's a good play defensively.
Caleb Williams on the tackle. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So we'll take a break with the Tigers up 26-7.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great. Things
Into
are
the
changing
fourth quarter. Third down and 13. The ball sitting at the Cardinal, or at the Tiger 15-yard line. And the Cardinals are going to get to the quarterback. That's a cover sack. Everybody downfield was covered up.
That was a good cover sack, and J.D. Elder held on the ball, and that's the only thing he could do was take that. Great penetration came off the end, and then also a linebacker on a good blitz. That's one thing about it defensively. We picked our moments to blitz tonight, and that was a great time to call that time. Jacob Gray gets up and jogs off on his own.
So it's going to make it 4th down. Ball sitting at the 7-yard line.
A good time for Sturgeon to break one right here, give us a little momentum.
Cardinals almost get there. Sturgeon's going to let it bounce. It's going to come dead at the 40. So Cardinals going to take over with great field position.
We're on the plus 40. That's some of the best field position we've had tonight. 10:43 left to go in the ball game. 19 points to make this up. We need to get something rolling right here.
Cardinals need to hit pay dirt and hit it quick and hit it often. Here comes Waggle. Play clock's down to 16 seconds. Waggle's in the shotgun. Staten split to the near side. Oh, Staten broke off his route.
You know, we were looking for Sturgeon out here in the flat and didn't have him, and if Zay would have continued on his route, I think he could have taken the top off the secondary, and that would have been a quick hitter right there for a score. That would definitely have been what we needed.
10:37 left to go here in the ball game. 2nd down and 10. The ball sitting at the Tiger 40. Tigers up 26-7. Here comes the tunnel screen. Blown up by Anthony Johnson.
Mr. Johnson again. We had everybody picked up except for Anthony Johnson.
Third down and 10.
Brings up 3rd down for the Cardinals.
Give Sturgeon credit. He took a couple pops tonight and held on the ball both times.
I tell you what, I didn't realize he was just a sophomore also. That's good for the program for sure.
Waggle with a deep drop. Now he's having to scramble. Looks downfield. Throws it to a wide open, and it's incomplete. Led him a little too much.
And Jared Oskey got behind the secondary. Didn't have a defender within 8 yards of him, and we just overthrew him by about a yard.
So 4th down and 10. Redbirds need to get 11. Low snap. It's picked up, and that pass is picked off at the 28. Here comes the Tigers across midfield. He's got some running room, cuts it all the way back, and is going to return it for a touchdown. 72-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Yeah, Colin Bryant was out there, and we threw him a gift. I don't know if it was a busted route or busted play as far as the route was going. Either we broke off a route, but there was not a receiver in that area.
So with 9:21 left to go in the ball game, the Tigers have expanded the lead 32-7. Tigers run their version of the swinging gate. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good. So 33-7 Prairie Grove. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
The Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington Schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. 33-7 Prairie Grove. Donovan's back deep for the Redbirds, standing at his 15-yard line. Going to field it at the 21. Finds a little seam up the middle, still rolling, and gets across the 40 and is brought down at the 50-yard line.
R.A. Donovan with the return for the Cardinals.
Good return there by Donovan. First down and 10 at the 50.
First and 10 from midfield.
Seth Swain's going into the ball game.
Here comes the toss to Turner. Turner plants his foot and is going to get brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, we've called Anthony Johnson's name a lot tonight, but well, Burton's having a heck of a ball game himself also. And he doubles up as a fullback and that Mike linebacker, and he definitely plays downhill and made another great tackle right there.
Swain's up under center. Hands off to Donovan. Donovan going to cut back at the 50, get down to about the 47-yard line, maybe the 40. One guy's got him at the 46, the other one's at the 47. We'll make it 3rd down and 7.
Pick up the 3 yards on the play. Ball will be placed at the Prairie Grove 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
7:55 left to go in the ball game. Swain rolls out. Now he's going to tuck it, try to get as much as he can. He's forced out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And coach, now you're going to have to regroup. You got 10 days before your next game.
Well, you know, you make your greatest strides between game 1 and game 2, whether you win or whether you lose. You know, you get this first game under your belt. You see some things that, you know, on film that maybe you hadn't seen in the 3 or 4 weeks leading up to this ball game, you know, on practice film. And you got to see some other guys that, you know, maybe the speed's a little little different.
Quick hitter to Staten, and Staten's going to be brought down. The Cardinals will turn over on downs.
Big thing about that is, you know, you go back to practice and you learn that there's a different speed in practice that you need to have daily to make sure you perform at that level when it comes to a Friday night ball game. You can't go out and go through the motions. You got to go out there and practice hard every day, and that's what this bunch will do. And they'll get regrouped and they'll come back next week and well, in 10 days and definitely put together a better ball game.
Tigers take over, first down and 10 at the Prairie Grove 47-yard line. Tigers make some substitutions. Big hole up the middle, get all the way down to the 40.
Yeah, Helton was in there earlier, had a good run, and he definitely planted his left foot and hit the hole exceptionally hard. And they're getting some other players in, giving some more playing time over there on that side. I'm sure we're probably getting ready to do about the same. I see a few other kids coming into this ball game for us.
Ethan Skates is in at quarterback for the Tigers. Skates is up under center. Here comes a quick handoff up the middle. Cardinal defense brings him down. Pickup of about 3.
You know, for these guys going out on the field now, this is a great time for them to, you know, shine right here. Maybe they get some time on some film and some coaches can take a look at them. You know, I'd say after some of the performances tonight, there's no position that's actually secure. You can win yourself a position right here. Keep playing hard, and let's finish this game out strong.
Hand off to the wing back, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Good play there by Dooley.
Dooley did a great job making that tackle, but coming out of the secondary, Eric Hill shot out of a cannon. That's what you like to see on a run play, and he read his key well and came up and played strong from the secondary position.
Third down and 8. Pass out in the flats, and it's incomplete.
And we actually did a lot better job right there. I know it's late in the ball game, but we were talking about after halftime covering the flats. But you saw how we brought a strong safety up with that motion. It actually kind of derailed that play, and then you actually had a corner sitting over in the flat. So there was some adjustments made, and you know, we'll definitely, like we were saying earlier, we're going to learn from this and get stronger as we go throughout this season.
As Eric Hill come flying up from the secondary.
2 plays in a row.
Fourth down, Tigers on to punt. Punter standing at the Tiger 49-yard line. Going to be a delay of game against the Tigers. That'll move them back 5 yards.
43-yard line. Remains 4 down.
Good snap. Cardinals come for the block. That punt's going to be fielded at the 15. Gets away from one tackle. Now he's going to reverse field and get brought down at the 19-yard line.
Drew Sturgeon with the return. Garrett Meltebez with the tackle.
Well, Coach, like you, I've been impressed with Drew Sturgeon tonight.
Yeah, he's a tough young man, and like I said earlier, I didn't realize he was a sophomore. For a sophomore to come out and play in a varsity game this strong, you know, he runs across the middle fearlessly, back there, you know, returning punts. You know, the future's bright. If we got some more sophomores in that sophomore class like that, definitely bright for this program.
Here comes the Redbirds. Fumble on the snap.
Fumble on the play.
And Prairie Grove's got the recovery.
Recovered by the Tigers.
Well, that just kind of sums up the night. Cardinals give it right back to them at the 20-yard line. .5:21 left to go in the ball game. Tigers got it first down and 10 at the 20. Handoff to the near side, going to be thrown out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Be a loss of a yard. Second down and 11. Tigers already up by 26. Handoff up the middle. Breaks the tackle, gets down inside the 10.
DeAndre Hobbs with the carry.
Hobbs carries it down to about the 6-yard line.
Eric Hill with the tackle.
Eric Hill cleans up with the tackle.
6-yard line. Result of the play is Tiger first down.
First and goal. 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Comes a handoff to the near side, try to get to the corner, and is going to be brought down at the 4-yard line.
DeAndre Hobbs with the carry.
Eric Hill again on the tackle.
You know, I was watching our interior defensive lineman that time just to make sure. I mean, this is a time, especially against some younger players that Prairie Grove's brought in here, these two techniques, the two interior defensive linemen, to see what kind of havoc they are creating there in the middle. And they actually had, you know, good explosion off the ball, reestablished the gap. And the young man planted his left foot and worked to the outside. We just got to make sure that we keep contained and keep that outside leverage there with our defensive end.
Second down, the ball on the 4-yard line, and there's going to be a false start.
Penalty marker on the play.
So that'll back them up to the 9.
False start called against the Tigers.
You know, and some other things, I mean, you're talking about going back to a 4-3 look and all that, and you're having your two techniques that, you know, can create havoc in between. You know, we've got our defensive ends down in the stance. You know, and maybe standing a couple guys up on the edge, give them a better look through that tight end and through that offensive tackle into the backfield might even help us to where we can't get hooked. You know, one thing about it, in a down position, playing a 6 technique or head up on that tight end, it's tough to read sometime, you know, even at this level when they're high school and varsity players been playing for a while.
Wing back goes in motion to the far side. Here comes a handoff back to the near side. Finds a little running room, gets inside the 5 again. Going to spot on about the 4-yard line. Make it third down and goal.
Jared Parker with the carry. Mark Dooley with the tackle.
3:20 to go in the ball game.
We place the Cardinal 4-yard line. Brings up third and goal.
Handoff up the middle. Good job by the interior defense there.
Yeah, that was. They gave us an unbalanced look, and we aligned correctly that time, and there wasn't a gap to be exploited.
4th and 4.
Andre Hobbs with the carry. Jason Carter with the tackle. Brings up 4th and goal for the Tigers. Timeout called by Prairie Grove.
Tigers call timeout with 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. We'll take it with them. Tigers 33, Cardinals 7.
Commercial.
No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. 4th down and go from the 4. 33-7 Tigers. In comes the field goal unit. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good. $36-7.
Prairie Grove field goal attempt is good. With 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game.
Coach is going to be a long week.
Well, the thing about it is you have 10 days. Tomorrow morning, you get the opportunity to come in and watch film. Tomorrow afternoon, you get to come in and watch film with the team, and these position coaches to get in there with their groups and show some of the things that we can get better at. And definitely have time to do it now with a 10-day lapse in between games.
677-8118. 677-8118.
You teach literacy, right? I'm reading it correctly.
And we're talking about the 10 days in between. I mean, you've got time for guys that, maybe you hadn't taken a look at to get a look at. Somebody that's maybe all of a sudden the lights come on after playing a few snaps in this ball game. There's a lot of things that can come from this week right here. But the big thing of it is you got to practice at full speed. You got to make sure your game speed in practice so the game doesn't pass you by. And it kind of seemed like early in the ball game that's what it was. Prairie Grove was playing at a different speed, a little more physical defensively than we've been. And I think we'll definitely get those things corrected here in the next week or two.
So Prairie Grove's got it teed up. Donovan's going to be back deep again. Kicks it deep, and Donovan's going to field it at the 25, puts it on the ground, turns around, picks it up, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. Gets across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line. So Cardinals will set up 68 yards away with 2:15 left to go in the ball game.
We've got our first offensive line in there with Seth Swain, and it looks like Reed Turner's going to be the tailback this possession. See what Reed looks like here behind these starters.
Swain leads them up to the line. Hand off to Turner. Turner looking for some room. Now he cuts it to the outside. Cuts it back inside and gets up to about the 44-yard line. Once again, a good block out there by Oski.
Oski's had a good game tonight. He's had a pancake block, and he's definitely played assignment football and done a great job from that fullback position. That's kind of an unglorified position at times, and he's made himself known tonight.
.204 left to go in the ball game. Oski with the carry with a quick hitter up the middle, gets up to the 49-yard line.
Jared Oski with the carry. Matthew Jones with the tackle.
It's going to make it 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
1:34 left to go in the ball game. Comes the toss to Turner. Turner trying to get to the corner. Now he's going to plant his foot and cut back. Escapes one. All the way across the field and going to be out of bounds at the 40. And there's a flag. Late shove by the Tigers. Wasn't much of a shove.
Personal foul called against Prairie Grove.
Personal foul. Late hit against the Tigers. So good run there by Turner. Went out of bounds at the 40, and then we're going to attack 15 more on it.
I'm a fan of Reed Turner. I think Caleb Williams done a great job tonight also. I know we've got a whole stable of tailbacks, but Turner's got some explosive speed, and he's not afraid to reverse fields, and he showed it right there.
1:17 left to go in the game. Ball is the Tiger 25. Swain's your quarterback. Reed Turner's your tailback. Hand off to Turner. Turner trying to pick some room. Now he cuts it back outside at the 20. It's at the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Reed Turner. Coach, you called that one. Now, you talked about how he cut back across the field. The hole closed on the right side, and he ran all the way across.
He does a great job. I still believe he needs to get. Let's get to the end zone, get to the pylon.
36-13, and here's Sturgeon with the field goal attempt. Good snap. Kick is up, and it's no good.
Extra point attempt is no good, and with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the game, the score is Prairie Grove 36.
The big thing, I don't know what you look at in a ball game like this towards the end, but I mean, you got to see your kids, no matter what, we're going to hustle onto the field and hustle off the field. Keep those chins up, and, you know, we're one game into a 10-game season. And, you know, besides the state playoffs, let's get down there, let's get to do our job, and anytime we get the opportunity to get on the field, let's hustle to it. Anytime it's change of possession or somebody else is coming on for me, we're going to hustle off, and that's one of the things I look for. And you know, I've been looking at that here the last couple of possessions. I don't know if you have or not, but we got to keep our chins up and keep rolling.
Well, you're right, Coach. You can't. I mean, this is not your whole season. This is your
No.
rivalry game. But it's. You mentioned the truth of the matter is it's the first game of the year. So
there's a long way to go, and you can improve every day. Get the opportunity to go out there with these pads on, and that's few and far between anymore, and especially on a game night. Let's take advantage of it and make every play count.
Sturgeon's got it teed up. The official says, all right, son, let's go. Sturgeon with a high kick. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Got some running room up the middle. Going to be brought down at the 38. First down and 10 Tigers. The ball sitting at the 44-yard line with 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Coach, typical first game. A lot of mistakes, a lot of penalties on both sides. But it's nothing that you You can't clean up, and you got 10 days to do it.
No, and I keep harping on this. I mean, the big thing of it is the speed of the game. Well, after the first possession, you should be caught up to the speed of the game, and that goes back to practice habits. And you know, like I said earlier, I think that will definitely be addressed in these next 10 days. And the physicality, you know, that right there was a pretty good tackle. We came in there, but you know, we shouldered him instead of actually going ahead and driving our feet and wrapping up and driving through the tackle instead of just giving the shoulder. If we're going to be physical, let's be physical. If you're not going to be physical, then you know this might not be the game for you. But this is a defense, and it's a Farmington defense, and we need to show more physicality.
Chuck Carlson in on the tackle. 15 seconds. That's going to be the last play of the game. Tigers are going to head to the locker room with a 36-13 win over the Cardinals. Coach didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but we got 9 more games, at least 9 more games, and I really expect that game 2 you'll see a different Cardinal team.
Oh, it's like we were talking about. You know, every football team, it doesn't matter whether it's Farmington, Prairie Grove, Fayetteville, Springdale, you know, Arkansas playing Florida A&M, whoever it may be, from week 1 to week 2 is when you see your greatest improvement as a team and how you execute offensively and defensively.
Well, Coach, it's been a lot of fun. It's always good to get football season started. I've been looking forward to this all day long. I appreciate you helping me out. And I'm Jeff Oxford. Coach Randy Osnes. Coach, you got anything?
No, but I appreciate the opportunity to call the game with you, and it's been a pleasure, and thank you very much.
All right, Cardinal fans. No game this Friday. Thursday night, if you're out and about, let's go watch the junior high team take on the Tigers at Prairie Grove. We will see you next Friday. Everybody have a great weekend.